Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. So this is an 18 by 24 inch canvas, and my only intention is to spread yellow paint. And I think I'm going to start with a Vivid Intense Hansa Yellow, as long as it will open. I just will pull the top right off so we don't have to change. That's very orange. Looks like I have some Parrole orange in there. So we'll try and put that aside for now. I'm going to do some Tuscan Sun. Which is a Prizm pour. Got a little, whatever yellow I had at the time, with a little orange added to it. Could have been Holly Berry, could have been Orange Crush. Could have been just about anything that made a yellow-orange color. I've got some Gone Bananas, which is a Prizm pour. And at a certain point in time, I'm just going to quit while I'm ahead and add more colors as I need to. This is Mellow Yellow. It looks like I put a little Holly Berry in there too. Looks like it's plugged, very plugged. Good to pull the top off then. I want some lighter, brighter yellow. That one needs to be cleaned out. What have I got? More Gone Bananas. I've got Sour Lemon, actually. Not much, but some. And then, no, that's pretty pathetic, actually. I do have some Isadora, which is a primary element. I should have checked all my bottles. Because they all look like they need to be cleaned out. So I'm going to move some bottles out of the way so I can actually have a little elbow room, which is handy. I've got some Purely Pigment Gold, which I'm a little bit dubious about, but I don't think it's going to hurt anything. And it looks to be a very nice light color, light and bright. So I guess we'll see. Make sure there's no paint chips available to fall right directly into the canvas. I've got one on my blade of my spatula. Won't come off. There we go. No matter what goes on, if I have a thick enough layer, I have the option to use cell activator. Also, I forgot, I wanted to use a little bit of Amsterdam White. Which leaves a really nice trail. I think I better be careful of that. Just using a little bit of that white on the blade of my spatula to mix on the canvas. Just basically starting out trying to cover the canvas. I see something in there that needs to come out, and I have tweezers, so it's coming out. I just wonder if it has a companion. No, I think we're all good. Steal some paint from here. Put down my residuals and use them. Might be fun to use some black cell activator, it really might. Keep using my residuals to fill in this corner. I could even use white cell activator, because obviously it's going to show up. The question is how well. I thought about using Dancing Fuchsia, and I'm not overthinking about it. I've also got some Pebbio orange. I'm a little concerned about where that white is going to lead me. I think I'm going to take some of it right now. Just trying to keep the canvas from showing a lot. I'd also like some contrast, which the white is nice contrast. Often leaves a resist, which means paint, other colors don't cover it up. So I'm quiet, I'm focused. I've got this one last area, and I think I'm going to need some more paint. I have to decide what color it's going to be, and I want it to be a light color. And I put that Isadora's top back on, and I think I want to pull it off again. Preferably without that paint chip in it. Or any other paint chips. sometimes like to add texture just by bouncing the blade of my spatula. Not sure you can see me. Alright, if I'm going to do any cell activator, the time has come. I want to make sure there's no more things in here. That was probably just a bubble. I kind of want to put some Amsterdam White down here and then cell activate it. See what happens. I have extra though. Extra white on my spatula blade. Which I actually do want off. So I think I'm going to have to wipe it off if I want it gone. Okay, so do I start in the inside or do I start on the outside? Is that a thing? It is a thing. Joined by another thing. Wish me luck. I think the orange, Pebeo orange is coming out next. Might be joined by some black. And definitely pick up the foreign objects, which would be good to have off my tweezers so I don't pick them up again. I think I'm going to use that with more dancing fuchsia. Okay, I'm getting ready for a little black action. I also keep thinking I can use white over whatever color base I've got, i.e. the yellow, and use a little bit of turquoise, which might be kind of fun. Might be a lot of fun. I have to wipe this off again. Before endeavoring to do what I'm talking about. And dry it with a paper towel. Now where's my turquoise? There it is. a little tab off the top. Give it a little shake. Kind of want to use the Vivid Intense White. Not that I have a lot to spare, because I don't. Really tempted to use the big brush. I'm also tempted to move this down. Maybe I'll stick with what I'm comfortable with for now. Or maybe not. Straw is imperative right now. Makes me kind of wonder if purple would work. We're not getting green because we're not double stroking. That doesn't mean it can't happen still. Not sure about that. I have some red orange. I'm kind of interested in seeing what happens with that. These brushes make me nervous because I don't have enough experience in my opinion, but every time I do it I fall more in love with them. Alright, I think I'm going to take my chances. I'll be back in a second after I wipe off my brushes. Now, if I put some more yellow down, what's it going to be? I've got more Gone Bananas than anything. Still don't have a lot of it, but I've got enough. I'm thinking about using white with black. Make sure the black's coming out. Glad that didn't spew much. Okay, I kind of feel like this would make a really good super simple series. And so far, that seems to be what's happening. Except for I just stuck my finger in the painting. Not sure really where else to go. I kind of want some more white. The Dancing Fuchsia is a statement maker all on its own, so I don't think I need a whole lot more of that. Well, that didn't hurt anything. I want to try some of my red orange. Even if it doesn't sell, I want to try some of my red orange. That's an Atelier. I don't think that hurt anything either. I really like that turquoise, but I kind of want some more and I don't know if it's a good idea. That red orange from Atelier used to sell. So I expect it's possible it might still do so. But if it doesn't, it's really okay. Alright, I think I'm right to the point where if I continue, I'll be pulling paint off instead of adding it. And it's a pretty simple composition, but it's got a lot of energy to it, and that's okay with me. These dots, I should love them, but I'm not loving them. I don't think that hurt anything. But I do want some other mark in here. Hopefully that wasn't one too many. No, I still like it. I'm really confused as to whether I want to allow myself the pleasure of some more dancing fuchsia, like some actual dancing fuchsia. And I think I do. I think I do. Hey, if it had to fall, at least it fell someplace it was supposed to be. I could leave that right like that, but I'm not going to. You know I'm not. What can I move it with? I think the spatula is my most trusted tool. Yeah, that's dynamic. I like that. never did put any gold in other than the original gold, which I'm not sure what that's going to look like. I think otherwise we're pretty well off. Simple and done. And only some of it's going to be shimmery because I had a lot of vivid intenses in there. It'll all look shiny as it's wet. I like the little pockets of cells here, 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 here. So my original intent was to learn how to do paint pouring so I could bend the effects to my will. Thank you for joining me. Please share a thumbs up and subscribe. Choose all when you click the bell if you're going to help me out. If you're interested in a certain method, I have a wide assortment of playlists sharing different methods. Please watch as much of my video as possible to positively affect the algorithm. easpbgallery@gmail.com is my email address to inquire about a private class or the purchase of artwork. Please feel free to ask questions. They're always welcome. My channel survives with the assistance of channel memberships and PayPal donations, and I want to send a huge thank you out to all my supporters.